Caller, welcome to the show. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Jared Blackburn. I deal with a couple of buddies of mine that's Christian and a couple of buddies that's kind of confused on the whole Bible. One of the main questions that I get that's kind of difficult for me to answer is, how could you believe that the earth was created in 7 days and yet don't believe in a virgin birth? Or how could you believe that Moses turned a staff into a snake and yet don't believe that Jesus walked on water?
Well, Rabbi, you can explain this. Thank you so much for your question. Go ahead and hang up now. You can tune in for your answer.
Right, thank you.
Bye.
I don't know who you are, but that's a great question. That's precisely the point. The problem with the miraculous claims in the Christian Bible is not that they are miracles. By the standards found in the Jewish scriptures, the miracles that Jesus, we are told, performed are minor. Being born of a virgin, that's small, that's minor. Theoretically, you might even have parthenogenesis in the natural world. It is much more difficult for a very old woman to conceive who has no eggs left. It is much more difficult to create a woman from a part of a man. It is really difficult to create a man out of the dust of the earth and the breath of God. That's the point. The problem with the claims that we find strewn throughout the Gospels is not that they're miracle claims. That's the thing that's not a problem. So this is a false dichotomy. How could you not believe that Jesus walked on water if you believe that Moses parted the water? Well, the answer is the walking on water is not the issue. The problem is that he's not the Messiah. The problem is the book isn't holy. And why isn't it holy? Not because of miracle claims. Tanakh has, for now, take my word for it, Tanakh has the record of miracles that happened in our history are much more pronounced than anything found in the Christian Bible. The problem is that the claims in the New Testament are completely inconsistent with what we find in the Jewish scriptures. If they were consistent with it, we'd accept it. It's not that we are skeptical about miracle claims. And by suggesting that that's our problem with Christianity, that's setting up a straw man and then toppling it. It's a logical fallacy, see? So what's being set up is, first we're told why we don't believe in Jesus. And the Christian is telling the Jew why we don't believe in Jesus, but we don't make that claim. So by setting up the straw man and then toppling it, but I never said that. Christianity is a false religion because its core religious claims are opposed by the Jewish scriptures. Not just inconsistent, or it's not like we don't really find anything like that. It's opposed by the Jewish scriptures. The miracle claims in the New Testament are not problematic at all. That would have been creating water would have been a much bigger miracle than just walking on lukewarm water. Okay, so thank you very much for that question. It was really excellent, and it's important for people to know how to think this through clearly.
אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל